Noutra transmissão de hoje, agorinha, que eu tirei, eu acabei a transmissão muito rápido, sabe por quê? Por causa de direitos autorais. Eu tinha me esquecido, basta eu perceber que a música tá ligada, eu tirei a live rápido, depois fui colocar a música, então vamos jogar um group stage. Eu acho que a equipa será qual mesmo? No Crystal Palace, não. Manchester. Vamos ver Chelsea um pouco. Chelsea? Não sei se vou conseguir, só quero jogar mesmo. Ah, não vai dar Chelsea. Contra... Onde é que é aqui?
Well, they say it never stops raining in Manchester. It's a typically grey night here at Old Trafford, but we're expecting plenty of colour out there on the pitch. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. Stuart, what are you... Oh, big chance! And touched onto the frame of the goal. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Underway once more. Manchester United have hit the front. Real chance. Well, good defending. Clattered out of there. Burn. Well, attacking possibilities. Will they get themselves level here? That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Playing it in. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Danger averted for now. Crisp tackling. Oh, could be. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. And he's fired over the corner. Still not clear. Is it going to be? Marvellous anticipation. He's given us away. Could cross it in here. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
Delivering it. And he clears the danger. Promising position, this. Making progress. It could be up for grabs. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Perfect tackle. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Getting in there to take it away. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Perfect example of how to execute a slide tackle. Defensive efficiency personified. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Superb stop.
Well, what a good piece of goalkeeping that was. But the equaliser can't be long in coming, surely.
And that was... he's in behind. There's a slide rule pass. It might be the moment for Ronaldo. And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. But when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
Well, a second goal for them here. Burns. Forcing opportunity. Has someone to play it to. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Let's see about the delivery. Well, still an issue here. And I think the threat has been averted. Good use of advantage in United's favour.
Well, there it is. United haven't had as much of the ball, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
And he might be through here. And a good take under duress there. Scott McTominay. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? It's there for him. And that was courageous, whatever way you look at it, Stuart.
Well, he had to time that right. What a good piece of goalkeeping that is.
Well, he's gone back to give the free kick, the referee here. He tried to play advantage, but it didn't accrue. And the referee will go back now to the earlier incident. Yellow card it is. No card, but the referee clearly stating that's the last warning. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, the threat is there. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And he read it superbly. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Can he finish this? And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So the action underway once more, and it's beginning to look as though it's a case of how many for United. Can he put it in? Wonderful challenge, but the chance is still on. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. Disappointing delivery, sailing over everyone in the middle. Well, we're focusing on Cristiano Ronaldo for a reason, Stuart. Fair to say, he's been at his brilliant best.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great movement, lots of energy, and a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
promising sequence. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Will he play it in? It looks promising. The delivery towards the back post. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. Well, a first-half performance of zest and excellence by Jadon Sancho. Interested to know what you made of it.
Well, it's been an incredible performance from him. Clearly the difference between the...
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. He's managed to lose his marker. In with a chance. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper, cool as you like.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Can he play it in? Well, it wasn't a taxing save. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. And they will make the change now. Oh, goalkeeper blunder. And a really powerful effort, but just over the top. Jadon Sancho. He might be able to make it through. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Ronaldo. Brilliantly blocked. Maybe breathing a sigh of relief. Ball 1.
Well, I think it's fair to say the fans aren't too happy with that decision.
Well, no stopping him. The delivery. Well, not cleared away completely. And in the end, no damage done. He's in with a chance. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. It's looking promising. Can he make it count? Touched onto the woodwork. It could be up for grabs. Ronaldo. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, a bad pass it was. Cristiano Ronaldo. Doughty defending to win the ball back. He has time to play it over. Well, still an issue here. Threat over for now, it seems. Well, the counter chance looks very real. He's in behind. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
Into the final 20 minutes. Oh, lovely ball. Getting forward. That's not a bad ball. It might still be problematic. Vital intervention.
Substitution for Manchester United. Coming off the pitch.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise.
Onto the pitch. Number 29, Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Delivering it. Well, thumped clear. Now potential danger. Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Danger averted for now. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Oh, showing excellent vision. Well, now in a dangerous position. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. And intercepted it. And the cross is very much on. Well, his direction was just a little bit off.
Substitution for Manchester United.
They decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
Bruno Fernandes. Coming onto the pitch, number 10, Marcus Rashford.
Ten minutes to go then. Promising sequence. Well, that's a well-timed pass. Credit to them for winning back possession. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, there's no doubt about this. He struck it with such power. There's no stopping that. It's a clinical finish.
Here's a change for Manchester United. My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. A good and fair challenge. And he's broken free. It has to be, surely. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. On and on he goes. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Fred, and he's in. Ronaldo! Magnificent finishing from one of the world's best.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So they restart the game, and only one team in it. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, that's a good win and a vital 3 points. Another win next time out and they'll be in a great position.
Well, no getting away from it. The real catalyst for his side tonight, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was as good as I've seen for a long while. He was bright, sharp, inventive and, of course, clinical. What a player he is.
Oh, big chance. This is when it really gets tense. Only 4 teams remain in the biggest club competition in the world, and we're not far away from kickoff in the first leg. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you from Manchester here on EA TV Live. And it really is a city that loves its football. I'm talking, of course, about Manchester, and it's a real pleasure to be here tonight at Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And on the menu, action from Europe's premier club competition, the Champions League. This, the first leg of the semi-final. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, it's said that semi-finals are the best games to win and the worst to lose. And while the hosts are clear favourites, I still think this could be a great match. Full of individual battles, a lot of passion and great skill as well.
Here is our Manchester United are lining up.
Excellent ball over the top. And a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important can that prove to be?
Well, let's look at it again. What a volley this is. Perfect technique, great contact and a wonderful goal.
Action underway once more. Let's see if United have the wherewithal to square the game. Moving into the advanced position. But quick thinking defensively. Well, couldn't keep it in. And he read it well. Couldn't keep it. Moving forward effectively. And will it be the leveller? Really good diving save. The crossbar got in the way.
Well, he couldn't strike it much better than that, could he? That was a great effort.
And the emphasis is on creativity. Quite possibly a yellow card as the flow was stopped. Well, the referee's stamping his authority on the situation. He's decided to book him, Stuart.
Well, you can't get away with that, even this early in the game. That's a bad challenge.
Failure to keep the ball by United. Players waiting in the centre. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Showing teamwork and commitment. Excellent defending. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Byrne. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Promising possession, this. Pulls it back. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. Brilliant save.
Well, that was a top save. I can't believe that didn't go in.
Can he find the net? Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. And a poor attempt at a challenge, and on he goes. Oh, a superb save! Rafael Varane. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Ball's gone. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Good-looking ball. Surely! And just leaning back a bit and over the bar. Bruno Fernandes. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. A fine reading of the situation. Ronaldo. Ronaldo! And saved by the keeper.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. It's a fantastic stop from the keeper, you have to say.
Offside, close one. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, fancy footwork. And will it be the leveller? And a goal here. Just what Manchester United required. They are level.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Robinson. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. But they dealt with the threat posed. Decent position. And never in any doubt from the keeper. Bruno Fernandes. And it's with Robinson. could be dangerous. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. It looks promising. Spot on with that tackle. He must finish. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. Not to be too blunt about it, Stuart, but this has been a struggle for him up front.
Well, the service to him hasn't been good, but he hasn't exactly been busting a gut to find space, has he? He needs to work much harder to affect the game and start testing this goalkeeper.
Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Well, they couldn't make anything of that cross with the ball in a decent enough position. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Burn, and the cross is very much on. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. And there it is! An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
So they're playing once more. Can Manchester United elicit a response? And they need to get tighter. Oh, this is looking promising. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Really getting stuck in defensively. And there to intervene. Surely! Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And it wasn't really the ideal pass. It'll be a throw.
A reminder that foul and abusive language will not be tolerated in the stadium. Thank you.
Cuts it back. Still could be dangerous. Well, threat over for now. Moving it forward. So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection.
Substitution for Manchester United. Coming off the pitch.
Now sending it in. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. It's one corner after another. And it still could be dangerous. Threat over for now, it seems. It is a decent-looking attack here. Well, tremendous block. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Blackburn. Tremendous ball played through. Well, nothing comes of it in the end because the flag has gone up, Stuart.
Well, he knew where the space was, but he's just been too eager, and that's why he's offside.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Intercepting it intelligently. I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. Here's a change for Manchester United. Inside he goes. Ronaldo. Making sure it didn't get past him. He could pick out a teammate. Excellent challenge. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And the pass could do damage. It looks promising. It's got to be! And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish, but the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Marcus Rashford. Rashford, fine pass. Robinson. Could be troublesome. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. He's in with a chance. And there it is. All in the melting pot now. And what a finale we could have in store for us.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper, cool as you like.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2.
Substitution for Manchester United. Coming off the pitch, number 18.
And space for the cross.
Coming onto the pitch, number 31.
Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, nothing comes of it. Could be dangerous. Gives it a go. And blocked for now. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. And it's with Robinson. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Promising attack, but his timing was off. And 3 minutes of stop-to challenge. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. And so the referee confirms that this first leg is officially over. Just what the away fans were hoping for. Now they've got to hold their nerve when the action moves to their patch next time round.
Well, at this stage of the tournament,
Pessoal,
you
vos
take any
encontro
lead going into that
noutra
second leg.
coisa,
I tell
noutra
you what,
live.
though, this tie is far from over. Very little to split between the two sides.
Vos
And it's set up
encontro
perfectly for round
noutra
two.
live.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was
Deixa.
brilliant today. And, of course, he scored two really
Até já
good
não
goals.
para tirar a live. Até já.